Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but here's another video from me. I have made some decisions about what I want to do with my Path of Exile account and my journey. As you can see there, I've got Path of Building loaded up, and it's got an ascendancy with the name Garth on the end of it. Excuse me. My PoE profile is public, so you'll be able to see most of these in standard or in the current 3.15 expedition. This is all the builds I've got ready to go. Most of them need new gearing, so it's going to be a long-term journey to get the best gear for the build. So if we have a look at, for example, at my champion, this is currently in expedition. It's built for Bladestorm with Raid Vortex, and this is a brief overview of the gear I currently have, or some of the gear I currently have on the character. The two-handed weapon does need replacing for a rare. I just don't have the currency in expedition. I spent it all. But that's the general gist, is to build up to really good gear on all of these characters across the many leagues, and then have them just sat in standard as a bit of a showcase. This is the proposed tree for this particular character, and that's what I'm going to do with all of them. But this does mean I need to sort my tabs out in Path of Exile, and because of that I'm going to sell all of the gear from my old builds. So this video is one of two things: a showcase on how my characters are going to stand, and what they're going to be like, I hope, in the future, or the plans verbally discussed here on this video. So without further ado, let's just switch over to PoE from POB. So there's a PoE, and let's get rid of POB. Bang, there we go. So as you can see, we are in standard, and these are the characters I have here. That is a placeholder. I'm not sure I'm going to do with that character. It is set as a raider. It's got no skills, no gear, but it is level 75, and I hate leveling. To be honest, why level when I've got a level 75 that can easily grind up to 85 in standard without a problem? So this is currently my Chieftain. This is currently wielding the old, this is a double legacy Nahamu's Flame Axe. I'm going to hide out. This is the only character I've managed to Ancient Orb, a Headhunter, my last Ancient Orb back in, I don't know which league it was, so that's my Headhunter. It's not a very good one, but whatever. So this is currently a Namahu build. This will be going over to a different build in the future. But the main purpose of this video is to go through my old characters on this tab here, old league stuff, character tab. So we'll go all the way back to the beginning and look at some of my very first builds. I've done this in another video, but I just want to go through it again. So this was a 3.7 Scion Trapper based on using the blood magic notable on the tree. The character has since been deleted, but this is the quick overview of the gear it had. Obviously these flasks were pre 3.15 work through. This gear is all really old. It's just been sat in standard for ages. This I'll be most of it I'll probably be putting up for sale in standard just to get rid of it. Most of these gems will just end up being deleted or sold for scraps in standard. So a couple of mites of meat there, tempered flesh, watcher's eye. That's that one. This is my very old tornado shot build. This was on my original character, which I still do have. I have the character, it's undergone some changes, but again this character will more than likely be stripped down. This is an old tornado shot. Wow, I've really stripped all the gems off of this one. So this all need to be sold as well. I mean, half of this gear is probably not worth anything, but I'm going to keep all the old maps. Look how they used to look, purely because of the maps changed. 3.8, 3.9. See how the metamorph ones looked. Another trapper build. I'm not sure what I was doing with this one. It's been so long. That's what, 3.9. Oh no, I can sort that. That's right. Deerstalker, Skitbox, Path, Clarity, Enlighten. Wow, so many Enlightens, but most of those are level 3. That's level 2. I can get that up, no problem. 3.9 Trapper into 3.10. How the maps looked then. This is the first Lacerate build, Bleed Lacerate. And you can see how bad this character was geared. I mean, that's not even on the right base. That should have been a Nightmare Bassinet. That should have been an Elder Axe. But never mind. Pretty good Soul Taker there. Cold damage. Wow. See, I've come a long way since then. 6 linked belly. There's that. There we go. What's this? That's the ring. Dex. See, none of this is even influenced either. Don't know when the Conks come out. Conquerors 3.10. A Grand Slam build that I tried that was based on Velina's Grand Slam character that she did. I didn't understand how much the gear would have cost before I started putting this together. That would have been blood magic, not arrogance. So I started to put it together and then I realised how much it would cost. 3.11 maps. God, they look different, don't they? Eh? Ooh. Another Lacerate, there you go, see? That's better. Armour evasion, that's a better base. Didn't even have a 6-link belly. Warlord one though, got 13% increased damage on that. Touch and grips, armour evasion, Ray Fears. Survival skills, oh my days, what was I doing? Oh, Loop! Eesh! Wow. Dear me. Trip down memory lane this. That's my Uber Lab runner that I did have in standard and then I realised I hated running lab. I made about 10x farming lab on this character and hated every single minute of it. Hated it so badly. Good old suit size small. I'm glad he does it for us. Run the lab notes and I just buy 312. Not bad looking maps. Blade Full Blade Blast. Oh, I believe I had that on an Inquisitor. I think, I can't remember. There. Corrupted Valgrace. Temp Chain Sim Sorrow. 6-link Carcass. Devouring Diadem. Oh, Tuxedo Rain Miner. Another. I don't like the mine. This gear's going to be cack. I didn't like the mine playstyle. I got it to maps and I was like, nope. Reroll. I should have sold all the gear back then. Mistakes made. Oh, the good old Cold Dot. That's a CI build. This is the class I invested quite a lot of money in at the time for me, and realised I hate CI builds. Absolutely hate them. That was my one and only. I've never done one since. Lacerate, another Lacerate build. Wristlathers, that might be worth something instead. I doubt it is standard, probably not worth anything. If I make a few onto Chaos, that'll do. C.SR. Oh, this is Soul Rend. Yeah, I remember this. Ooh, I might be able to use that on my Death Throes character. Bit of re-rolling, maybe. I believe this was based on Tarke's Caustic Arrow. Yeah, Aseneth Chance Soul Rend. I took this one into Delve. It didn't do very well. Wow, that Thread of Hope's really bad. Oof. 3.13 maps. Maven invites. I'll sell those. Maybe if I can get any money. Ooh. Rollable watchstones. I didn't realise I had any of those. Not good ones though. Oh well. Might make some money from that. Another gladiator build. Double pride watcher's eye. Oh. Oh, I might keep that. Actually, not a bad rolls either. Shame it's energy shield and life and not life and mana. I might divine that. Minus 17, so I hope that's bad. Might re-roll that. That's a nice gem. Carnage chart, yep. The incubator on it. Yep. 6-link warlord. Got the increased melee damage. Yeah, another one. Another Rislathers. So much gear. I'm gonna start. What I'm gonna do as of next league is just sell builds on TFT. I think. I know why I did this. I kept them all, but this was a horrible build. Bad for the hopes. Why did I get that? Oh, probably because I ran out of currency. That's all the heist gear I had. That'll all be sold. What is going on with this one? Oh, this was my first heist trapper. Yeah, this was my first trapper for heist. That was flamethrower. Yeah, this was the explosive arrow. Ooh, nice. This was the explosive arrow, explosive trap. Was it explosive trap? Come on, yeah, explosive trap with a flamethrower trap. It worked really well, really well. The amount of money I made out of that was unbelievable. 3.14 map. So it was last league. Exam Trickster. That was fun. I just got bored. Crimson. Oh, I need that. Corsicara Witch. That was my boss killer. That killed everything. All the conquerors. I can't kill Cyrus because it's me. It can't kill Cyrus. I'm a bad player when it comes to Cyrus. I've had so many different builds. I end up paying for it in the end and killed him once. Job done. Another lacerate build. That's a bad watcher's eye. Better thread of hope. Another carnage heart. So we got another Rislathers. Hopefully this will make me some money. Maybe. There we go. That's all the builds. So yes. Where's PoB? This is my Chieftain. Let's turn on PoB. And this will become it'll still be Cyclone, but it's going to be more tuned into having been set up as a build with Headhunter rather than a build I've put Headhunter onto, so I need tons of new gear. I'm going to go with a staff. As you can see how much money I'm going to have to put in this just to get it off the ground. Luckily I've got the Headhunter. The rest of the Bottled Faith I'm going to need to buy. I've never had one. I've never had an Unnatural Instinct. I've got a few Thread of Hopes. Hopefully one will do. Double Precision Watch Size is going to be expensive. And I think I've got a Lethal Pride set somewhere. And then I'll just get the clusters. So, yeah. That's about it for this video. I mean, let's quickly go through. This video is going to be a long one. Deadeye. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Hold on, let's just show you the gear. There we go. Jump into my hideout quickly. So this is currently set up on a Legacy Death Opus. Because it's still got the 100 to global critical multiplier rather than the now capped 50. Other than the physical damage roll at the bottom, it is 7 points off of being perfect. But for divine it, I'll go down to 50 rather than keeping the 100. So this is currently set up as a Eye Shot Clear with barrage single target. It does okay. It's really fast. But again, I'm not sure I'll do this. I've always loved Tornado Shot. and I know it's going to be expensive to put together, and I know the skill's kind of trash, but Tornado Shot, I take a little bit after Grimrow. I just don't have the money, the in-game currency, to put the build together. Tornado Shot got me into Path of Exile. I love Tornado Shot, but I also know how much money I'm going to need to put into to get it working. So at the moment this will stay as an Ice Shot Barrage character. It may go over to Tornado Shot in time. It depends what happens, because I also really want to play Lost Ark, and that comes out next March. So I love PoE, but Lost Ark, oh, this is still in making. I think it's going to die, but this is my Aura Stacker. I am missing Cluster Jewels. I am missing 2 voices, 2 voices. I need this needs to be voices, or 3, well preferably 3, but that's a little expensive. I'm probably going to go for a 5. So I've got a 5 voices there, as you can see, and that's just a standard cluster, and that's a standard cluster. So I'll probably end up putting another voices up here, 5. I mean, the biggest dream is to get a 1, but I know how expensive they are, multiple mirrors in anywhere, and 3 voices in Expedition is a couple of hundred exalts. I don't have the money for that. Currency, not money. Wrong words. I don't have the in-game currency for that. So yeah, this is my Aura Stacker, and I know they're changing everything to the point where the build's no longer going to work, maybe in 3.16, but we'll see what happens. I'm probably going to keep it as an Aura Stacker, even if they nerf it to the ground or destroy it totally. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll find out in 3.16. This is still my bleed, lacerate character. So I will probably, that's a legacy Restlathers, which I'll probably divine if it can be divined into the new one. I'll have to go back and have a look, see if it can be or not, before I waste divine orb. So yeah, this will stay as a bleed lacerate. It's not in a good position, but you never know, it might come back, or I might just change it into something else. This is my dominating blow character with Herald of Purity. So we've got the bad helm with Herald of Purity, multi-strike, brutality, yeah, and there's the dominating blow. That is missing. I'm not sure what that should be actually. Let's have a look at PoB. What have I put in there? Most of these builds I've reviewed over the last few days, so I'm not sure what have changed. Yeah, it's Enlighten. I need another Enlighten in there, which I've got in the old builds, so we'll get that thrown in at some point. Now, Occultist Scarf is currently stripped of passives. This was intentional, because this is going to become my Death's Oath character, which I have no currency because I spent it all. I've still got the gear here. This is a Caustic Arrow Bane build. Yeah, I'll probably try and sell this on TFT because I still have the character, so I can show the gear off. Attached, I'll just need to manipulate the tree. I don't know, it's probably not worth much on standard. I might just sell the gear independently and separately, make it money that way. But that helm is gorgeous. Synth bass. Oh, so this is going to be my Death's Oath character. When Expedition ends, this is my this is my highest character. I do like this character. That speed is freakishly bad. I have a video on my channel detailing how this character is put together with gameplay. So this is a ice trap heist character, and I was very lucky. I picked up this in 3.14 when they did the Vile Reliquary keys. I was hoping for a +2 Occultist Trapper Mines and a +2 support gem base, but there was only one that I saw in 3.14, and its price was 1 mirror. I do have a mirror of Calandra. It is sat there. This is my storage currency. This currency I'm not allowed to I don't touch. It's just building up very slowly. That was, I broke my rules to build my Death Touch character, but I did have 35 exalted orbs, and I'm down to 5, and that was at 1500 chaos, and that took a beating. As you can see, everything else is slowly building up, and the idea is I'm going to cap it out eventually, other than mirrors, because you know I want one mirror shard there and I want a mirror there. These are currencies I've got one of, but they don't go anywhere. They have no space in the many league tabs. I've got 2 currency because when in league I sell my currency to make chaos because I'm not a crafter. So, and this is where my currency, as you can see, there's 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, and 19's all along there. So yeah, this will, and I've got 19 exalted shards as well. One day I hope to have that at 19, and then everything I need to buy Maven's Orb as well. But again, I need to buy the currency for that. Maybe maybe in 3.16 if they Maven Orbs still exist. I hope they do keep them. But anyway, this is my highest character. Onward and upward, Garth. This video is going to be long. Saboteur Garth. This is a trapper. I don't even know what I was doing with this character. But it's got lightning trap. It's got explosive trap down here, and flamethrower trap. Yeah, I have no idea what I was doing with this character. It's so long ago, and I don't even know why that's a Redeemer based helm. I think I was trying to roll cold damage and on spells, maybe. I think that's a item you can roll, and hit that and was like, well, that'll do. I don't know. That's not bad, amulet, actually. So yeah, this character's going to do. Some of these characters, I had the gear stored in standard, but the character themselves were deleted. So I emailed support, Grinding Gear Game support, for them to retrieve my characters, which they did. So I've got no idea how old these characters are, or what I was planning at the time, but I've got builds for them, and I'll go through those in PoE in a minute. I should have done it as per character, but I forgot. This is going to be, or is, my Soul Rend Bane character, and I picked up a 6-linked replica Eternity Shroud, and so this character is going to be expensive to put together because everything needs to be Elder. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'm not sure I can get that on an Elder base. If I can, great. If I can't, I can't take full advantage of the Eternity Shroud, or I'll just have to change the helm. So that's that. If we bring up POB, oops, wrong button. There we go. And have PoE. Will that move with me so I can have it on my different screen? No, that messes it up. There we go. I'll have to leave it up there then. Right, so that's the Dominating Blow character. This is the character's gear for the bleed character. Dom Blow. It's I've named all the, I've edited all the items. You can see most of this is going to just need new gear, so it's going to cost me a ton. So I've got plans in 3.16 to make a ton of money. Inquisitor Scarf is currently still in expedition, and it is a Stormbrand character. You know, we all know how screwed up they are at the moment with Orber Storms and Heralds. So it's Herald build mainly with Stormbrand. It works really good as long as you've got the 2 level 3 enlightens, Crown of Linwood Eye with the reduced reservation for Wrath, and on the amulet I haven't done it, but you need charisma down here. Where is it? There. I need to put charisma on there to get the mana. Sacrifice a ton of damage. I'm hoping they'll sort the mana out in 3.16 to be better, but for now, as is, I don't know how long it's going to take me to put all this lot together. Probably multiple. There we go. That's better. Multiple seasons, leagues. That's what I was looking for. So this will be my Death Oath character, copied from Balaam Age, who did a video on Death's Oath, and this will probably be one of the main characters I'll play in standard and put most of my currency into. I need some new gear for the Ice Trapper heist. I really don't know if this character levels up much more. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm kind of running out of space for points. Yeah, see, this is the build. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This is the one that's got the traps all over the place. Lightning traps, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably still be a trapper because I hate mines. Yeah, so, and this is not a big character because everything has to be elder. So it's going to take some crafting, or I'll just buy it. That's going to be really expensive to get, that amulet. Everything else is just elder. Same with the belt. That's going to be massive expensive, or I'll have to craft it myself. Either or. I don't know. So this is a problem. I don't know whether the equipped items. Oh no, because they'll be on the tree. So I don't think they count. I'll have to ask someone. So yeah, this is a long video, but that's essentially what I'm up to. Let's just log into Expedition. So this is my champion character I showed you in PoE. I do have some stuff for sale, so I'm just gonna. There we go, D&D. Right. So currently got the Atsu's favourite, and it's got blades. So I'm currently leveling up. I don't have a 6-inch belly, so I'll need to keep one from other than a max life. That's quite a nice belly. I'll have to keep one from standard. I want rampage on this character. These gloves are amazing. Considering it's all life tap, these gloves are amazing, even though they're low level. I mean, I know their armor and evasion's cack, and they regenerate life per second, but the gaining 20% of your life on rampage is awesome. It's great for going through delve. So I did my last 5 levels, and here's the horrible Stormbrand character. I've only just brought the helm with the Wrath enchant on it, but at the moment, or last time I played it, it couldn't even clear T6s and 7s without dying. It took me 4 hours of grinding maps to level it up to 79. I was 2 bars away from leveling up and I just kept on dying. I went from tier 9s down to tier 8s, down to tier 7s. Eventually I had to run tier 6 and I 2 or 3 tier 6s just to get the level, which I did. So I know the gear isn't great. I've also changed some skills. So this was a dash setup on an evasion based pair boots. So I used the last of my, or most of my currency, all of my currency basically, on buying that helm, buying these boots, and then setting up with Elite Slam setup, fortify, fast attacks, and endurance charge. Then I whacked in a castle and damage taken setup in here. This was a void sphere setup. Yeah, I just redid some enchants and sorted my resists out because the character wasn't resist capped. Didn't find that out until after it leveled up. So I mean, the chaos rest still sucks, but again, it's a work in progress. This is probably the character is the worst of all of them. And then the Anomaly League is due to start tomorrow, which is where I'm going to get my Pathfinder, and I'm going to try and build this Viper Strike character in the Anomalous League, which starts tomorrow, which is a no vendor. No vendors league in Expedition. So it's everything has to drop on the floor, which is why I've kept that level 75 raider in standard, because I've got no currency. I can't buy gear for this character, so it may have to be I just realised I've shown those characters without seeing PoE. I'm not re-recording this video is too long anyway, so whatever. Right then, so that's an overall of what I'm doing with Path of Exile. Thanks for listening. Might like this video or not. These videos are done in hopes of doing some content for you and for memories for me, just in case I change my mind. I can look back and see what craziness I was up to. Thanks for watching. I'll try and get some more videos out, at least one a week, maybe more. Depends on real life. See you all next time.